I'm still a man every day. Yeah. I got to wake up in the morning. I am not past.
All right, guys. Actually, type a one in the chat if you can hear me. I'm actually opening this call from my car. You already know it's the holidays. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So guys, I'm super excited to be here tonight. For those of you who don't know, my name is Aixa, aka She Who Lives, and I am very, very honored to be the first person to welcome you guys to Wealth with West, guys. So type a two in the chat if you're excited to hear what Mr. D. West has to give us today in value, right? Let's go, let's go, let's bring that energy, guys. One thing I could definitely say about West is this is something he's been wanting to do before he even had the skill to do it, right? Before he even had the nerve to hop on and create his own call. So I'm very proud and I'm very excited to hear what this man has to say tonight. So guys, take out your pens, take out your papers, give him all the energy, give him all your attention, give him all the respect and love. Because at the end of the day, this is someone who no matter what he does or how he goes about his game, he is always looking to be original in everything that he does. He is his competitive ways keep him in the fire, looking to be as authentic as he can possibly can. So tonight we're definitely gonna get a different flavor from Wes, my brother. Take it away. I'm super excited to hear and receive all the value that you have to give us tonight. Let's go, guys. Just type some fire emojis in the chat if y'all ready to receive this value. Let's go. Let's go. Wes, let's do this.
Wow, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I can't even find the words to explain how grateful I am to be here today. Like she said, it's something I've been working on for so long, and I thought it was time to really give back, right? To really, show what I've been working on, why I've been moving so much, why I've been traveling so much, and I just want to give it back to Aixa for open up the first Wealth with West calls. So give it back to her. Thank you. She's an amazing person, and I am grateful for actually everyone to be here. We have 12 individuals here who is ready to learn and ready to receive this value, right? So today, I feel like a lot of people always talk about the destination of being a leader, but today we're going to talk about the journey and actually what it takes to be a leader, right? Because everybody wants the rewards and everybody wants, what's going to happen when you actually become a leader. But today, I said we're going to talk about the journey behind all of that, right? Because in a leadership role, being a leader is the highest paying skill set there is, right? So let's talk about that journey, right? So this is the journey to becoming an effective leader, right? So first, right, in order to be lead, you must follow, right? Understand, in order to lead, you must follow. Because a lot of people don't realize that it's going to take you actually, being the student first so you can show other people, right? And understand the things that you learn. It's not about, oh, I got to teach the next person. Well, guess what? You actually have to apply it first. Because how are you going to teach something that you've never done yourself, right? So you have to first learn the knowledge, apply it to your own business or what you do, and then teach somebody else to actually say, okay, I understand this. I can teach somebody else, right? You have to attract that type of energy to your business. Understand that the people that come into your business are a reflection of what you're putting out, the frequency you're putting out. If you feel like you're getting people who are not giving it their all, people who are not, going all out in your business, because that's what you're attracting to your business, is what they see. Understand that people in your business are just going to be a direct reflection of you. Right now, shout out to Wall Street Narco, Brandel Trotman for this one, right? Understand that in order to lead, you must serve. Because if serving is beneath you, then leadership is beyond you. right? You must be a servant leader in everything you do, right? In order to give, in order to receive, you must give. Understand that the soil is not biased. Whatever you plant is what you're going to get. If I plant positivity, if I plant, dedication to everything I do, guess what? I'm going to get positive energy back. If I plant negativity and laziness, guess what? That's going to show in my business, it's going to show in my life. Excuse me. If someone has what you want, understand that you cannot be biased to the things you listen to. Right? Because we have a tendency of, oh, I'm comfortable with what he's saying. I'm comfortable with what she's saying right there. I'll apply that. I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with doing that. But that person has what you want. What do you mean you're not going to listen to what they're talking about? You want their results, do what they say. Because obviously what you're doing before was not working. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Understand that this call is not going to be, I'm not going to be, oh, tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I feel like you need to hear. I'm not the type of person that's going to sugarcoat anything. Understand that. People on this call who know me know this. If you find yourself saying, oh, I already know this already. Oh, I don't have to hop on this call. I've watched this call 1,000 times already. Wait, but have you applied it yet? Have you taught somebody this already? No, so you probably don't know yet because you probably wasn't even taking notes. I bet you there's somebody on this call right now not taking notes on what I'm saying. I understand what you're listening to, only 5% of the things is actually going to, be retained in your brain, right? Because when you think, what's the last 3 letters in that? Ink. So what you think, what you're listening to, you have to write down. That's how you retain this. What you learn here in calls like this, you take back to your team, right? It has to be duplicatable. That's how this whole system works. Duplicating information from success stories. That's it. There's already a system in place for success. Why are we not using it? So like I said, if you catch yourself saying, oh, I already know this, I don't have to hop on this call, I want you to take a step back and actually think, do I have the leadership qualities that I need to get to the next level? If your business is not growing, it's because probably you're not being a student. Because understand, being a leader, you have to be a student to the game 24/7. You have to constantly be learning. Guess what? Everything I'm talking about now, guys, is things that I learned, the last couple of months. Everything. I have a book, literally, I write notes and I'm like, how can I give back? How can I, teach people the things that I'm learning? Because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about the impact. Understand this, right? Success equals, right? I'm gonna give you an entrepreneur expression, algebraic expression. You ready? Success equals passion times impact, right? You have to have the passion to continue to do what you're doing. You have to have that dedication to keep pushing forward, times the impact that you have on people's lives. That's how you become successful, guys. Right? Understand, if you're getting burnt out from doing this business or doing any business, right, it's because you're thinking about yourself. Now, I want you to understand that, right? I'm gonna say that again, right? If you are getting burnt out, it's because you're thinking about yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? It's because you're thinking about how I'm gonna get to the next rank, how I'm gonna make these sales, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. It's not about you. It's about the person you brought into this business. It's about your why, your family. It's about why did you decide to get into the entrepreneurship lifestyle? That's who you're doing it for. It's not about you. So if you're thinking about how I'm gonna get to that next rank, I'm telling you, throw it out the window. Because if you continue to impact lives, guess what? The rank will come. The rank doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. It will come. We're chasing money and not realizing, guess what? Money is losing value, right? But guess what? The impact will never lose value. Right? So, like I said, success equals passion times impact. Right? You understand you have to be able to also, you have to be willing to learn in both directions. So when I say you have to also be the mentee, I don't only mean to somebody who has what you want. It could be the person you just signed up to your business, the newest student. You can learn from them too. I learn from the newest person I put into my business every single time. Every new person I put into my business is a new lesson, right? So you have to be willing to learn from both directions. Now, I understand, I've been in this business, I have the time. Cool, yes, you could teach them a couple of things, but also listen to what they're saying. Because that creative mind could be the creative mind to take your business to the next level. Right? So, excuse me. Like I said, don't think about the rank, don't think about the money, just go with the flow. Because guess what? If you're not growing, you're dying. Straight up. If you're not growing, you're dying. Be always willing to learn. I'll be real with you. I still hop on op calls to this day. And obviously, I've been in the business for about 8 months. I'm still hopping on op calls. People who know me, guess what? I was not the type of person to have a conversation or talk in these meetings like this. Why? Because I didn't like building relationships. But that's how you get there. Right? So understand this also, right? So I understand, we all have our civilian, jobs outside of this and things like that. You might have been a manager, an owner of something. For me, I was in the military for 7 years. So I held leadership roles through the military, right? But when you join something different, understand that you're starting back from zero. You might have a couple leadership, qualities about yourself, but that doesn't make you a leader in that organization or in that field. And guys, I'm speaking from experience. I came into this business thinking, thank you for your support. I came into this business thinking, oh, I've been a leader in the military. I could do this. It's nothing. Guess what? Those leadership qualities is not the same when it comes to entrepreneurship. You have to start all over again, but that's fine. Because like I said, as soon as you stop learning, that foundation, that everything you built up stops growing. You want to build an empire, right? Or do you want to build a one-story apartment? You want to build a skyscraper, right? Guess what? The more you learn, the more you stay a student, the higher your building will grow. Your empire will grow. You have to continue to keep learning. Guys, I'm telling you, before I did this call, I was sitting here thinking like, wow, this is my first Wealth with Wes call. How am I going to do this? I'm excited, but I'm nervous. But I have to put myself in uncomfortable situations to grow. I understand that you have to continue to put yourself in those predicaments to be uncomfortable to grow. That's what it's all about. That's how you become a better leader, right? Be creative, get out there and do things, right? So understand this, right? I'm a give you a couple steps on becoming a great leader. First, be resourceful. Be resourceful. When your team reaches out to you, right? Most of the time they're coming to you, ask you questions. Hey, how I do this? How do I get to this place? A lot of times they want to know the how. A lot of times they want to know the how. It's up to you to, if you don't know the answer, go out and find the answer. You have to learn how to be resourceful. Second, we talked about it a couple of times, during this video. Be a student. I'm gonna keep saying this a lot. Be a student. I'm gonna repeat this throughout this call a lot. Be a student. Because I've learned that, once you start learning a couple of things and you're like, oh, I got this. I could do this. I could trade. And then guess what? Type of one in the chat. If you felt like, hey, I got this foundation of trading, you start watching Go Live sessions. Next thing you know, you blew your account. I'm speaking from experience. Guess what? I blew my account a couple of times because, I watched, the first 15 videos. This can't be too difficult, right? Blew my account. Or you found yourself, I understand this. I don't have to watch no more training videos, anything like that. And maybe you stop having sales in your business, or you felt like your business was not growing anymore. Why? Because you stopped being a student. Second, give value. Like I said, the soil isn't biased at all. What you plant is what you receive. Take the harvest, as Jim Rohn says, right? Receive the harvest. Now I could throw, positive energy out there all day, positive seeds out there all day. It doesn't mean all of them are gonna grow, but I'll still receive positivity. Understand you have to, be cautious of what you talk about to your team also. Because when we talk, it's like spells. That's why we spell words, right? It's really spells that we're talking. So when we talk about things we don't want in our life or in our business, guess what? That's what we're going to get. Only speak on things that you want to receive. The power of the tongue is very, very essential. Now, will it be easy? No. You're going to face a lot of trials and tribulations on the road to being an effective leader. But is it rewarding? Well, like I said at the beginning of this call, leadership is the highest paying career in the world. You have to understand that continuing to build that foundation will make it to your point where your business is indestructible. That's what we want, right? We want a business that's indestructible. That's what we're looking for. Well, in order to get that, you have to take your time, because it's not about how far you go. I'm sorry, it's not about how fast you go. Excuse me. It's not about how fast you go, it's about how far you go. It's not about how fast. You could make 100 sales. You can, pop P2,000, P5,000 in a couple months, and then retrace all the way back down to the beginning. So it's not about how fast. Like I said, if you guys realize, I never said efficient. I'm always saying effective, because you want things that's actually going to work. Right? So with that being said, guys, I'm not the type of person that's going to keep you here for an hour or anything like that. But if you take anything away from this call, is be a student, be a good listener, and give value, right? And I'm actually gonna give you guys one more entrepreneurship algebraic expression, right? Because this is the math we probably should have been learning in high school. Momentum equals the number of students or customers, depending on your business, times value. You want momentum in your business? Well, get more students, get more customers, and add value, right? Once you do that, you will start to see quantum leaps in your business. Because like I said, it's about the impact. It's not about the money. It's not about you. It's about making an impact on the next person. So with that being said, guys, peace, love, and prosperity always. I am grateful for you guys' time. And I can't wait to, continue what we've started here today. And I will see you guys on the next call.